Hello, my name is Bob Epperly, and you can reach me at bobepperly.com. I'd like to spend some time talking about managing difficult subordinates. I think this is a common problem for managers and supervisors at all levels. You feel that there's someone in the organization who's just not getting it in terms of what it is that you require. They're perhaps not listening, perhaps they're just not sympathetic to what the company is trying to accomplish. Or maybe they're disruptive in some particular way. In any case, it's a situation in which you feel that you need to take some kind of action. And I want to address a way of doing that I have found to be effective. Before actually talking to an individual, I think it's important to spend some time looking at the total job situation around this person. Are there others involved? Are there facts that you don't know? Maybe you don't know everything about the work situation that this person has, or about their interactions with other people in the group. In any case, try to be sure that you separate what you know from what you believe or what you assume. That's really important. Another thing is to look at how you feel about the situation. Chances are you're frustrated about it. You might be angry. And it's important to recognize that before there's any discussion, because if anger and frustration start to be projected in the conversation with the other person, it's not going to help the conversation at all. What other kinds of things might you be feeling? For example, are you feeling inadequate? That often is projected onto the other person too. The point I'm trying to make is, however you're feeling, if you don't become present to it within yourself before you have a conversation, there'll be a tendency to throw that off or project it onto the other person, and that in many cases is just not justified, and almost every case it's not going to help with a positive outcome. So after spending some time in preparation, then you sit down with the individual and you talk as objectively as you can about what the issue or what the problem is. And I think it helps to hold the problem out like this, as if it's an object that you're looking at. You don't want to go to the individual and saying, "You are a problem here." That's not going to work well. We don't want to go to fear or intimidation or that kind of thing, because that creates a relationship between you and the individual which just is not going to end up well. No point at this point going down the various ways what that can lead to, but it's not going to be a productive discussion. You want to go into it by saying, we have a mutual issue or problem here, and I need your help in dealing with it. And so then you describe what the situation is without specifically attributing it to the individual, and you start to examine that person's perspective on the issue and what's going on. Chances are they've seen the same thing that you've seen, and together you can start to look at the various pieces of it. And I believe it's my experience, in fact, that when you take the time to use this kind of approach and build some trust so that the individual feels that you really are trying to get at effectiveness and not just to attack them, that you start to get their more complete cooperation in helping to solve whatever the issue is. So that's the approach that I like to use. And my name is Bob Epperly at bobepperly.com.